So, good evening, good evening, good evening. As you can see, I'm not looking too great. I'm not feeling too great, and I am off to the dentist again. Ah, dear. Make sure you look after your teeth, people, because I ain't been for about 15 years. And mad drama when I got there last night. Mad drama, and it's gonna be mad drama getting fixed as well going forward. So yeah, I've got plenty of visits coming up to the dentist, including one in about an hour. Big up to everybody inside. I'm a little bit sedated on the meds, so I won't be doing any other shows today. This is the only thing I will be doing. And I'm not going on with Henry, with Rants. LB's not on here. So yeah, nothing else coming up today, unfortunately. I also have a mad case of trapped wind, and that is just as bad as toothache. But there we go. I'm falling apart. I'm falling apart, people. But anyway, this ain't a sympathy vote. Smash the likes up and make sure you are subscribed. That'd be great. Obviously, as you can tell, I'm struggling to talk through this, but there we go. It is what it is. Aaron Ramsdale will be leaving the club, by all accounts, because Arsenal have agreed a deal with David Raya, and Brentford have accepted the bid, and it'll all be wrapped up, done and dusted in the summer. Now, we knew that was going to happen, but when does Aaron Ramsdale go? Does he go in January or does he go in the summer? Because if I'm him, I'm going in January. I'll be leaving in Jan straight away. And I think the final nail in his coffin was the old man coming out chatting rubbish on a podcast. Yeah, maybe if he hadn't have said anything, then maybe, just maybe, he could have stayed until the end of the season, which now means that Arsenal are now in for another goalkeeper. That'll be the seventh goalkeeper under this manager if we sign a new one, which is kind of remarkable, really. But we've got an option to get rid of Aaron Ramsdale in January. Fabrizio Romano tweeted it out. Understand Arsenal have decided to seal David Raya deal until in 2024. It's all guaranteed as a buy option. Clause will be triggered for 27 million. There you go. He didn't give out the exact length of time on the contract, but the deal has been triggered, and Brentford have accepted everything. So it's all as good as done. David Raya will be, well, he is an Arsenal player now, but it'll be full time, 100% Arsenal come the summer window. And listen, I don't care what people say. You know, I'm sick and tired of hearing people have double standards. Like, at the end of the day, you can't have it both ways. You either rate a player based on their performances or you don't. There's nothing else to it. You're either good or you're not. You know, just because you have an emotional connection to a player, yeah, and that player makes you feel in a certain way. Like, come on, man. Yeah, let's be real with it. He ain't good enough. So we had to replace him. And all I keep hearing is, oh, well, Raya's not been that good. Raya's played about 12 games. Raya's played about 12 games. Furthermore, when this goalkeeper came in, Ramsdale, didn't he do exactly the same to Bernd Leno? Didn't he do exactly the same? So have the same consistency in it. Yeah, because nobody was sitting there going on about Bernd Leno and, oh, poor Bernd. I wonder how he feels. Oh, it's so unfair. He's been forced out. So why is it Aaron Ramsdale's? No, he's been forced out. Why? Because you have an emotional connection to him more so than you did with Leno. Yeah, and the fact is, you shouldn't have an emotional connection with anyone in this football club. They're paid employees, and they should be here to serve a purpose of winning football matches. You know, whether you get giddy about them or not, it's a you problem. Yeah, the fact is, Mikel Arteta couldn't care less. Yeah, the goalkeeper ain't good enough, so he's getting rid of him, and he's going to get a better one, and the better one is better. He genuinely is better. Yeah. Oh, but Lee, you ain't shown it yet. Really? Okay, cool. I'm pretty sure we've got the least amount of goals in the Premier League, and it's the least amount we've had in the last 12 years at this stage. So ain't done too bad, has he? But the hipsters, the top Gooners, the ones that can't interview his dad anymore if he leaves, they're all absolutely fuming, and that is what it's about. They're more interested in their image of looking like a top Gooner Oh, poor Ramsdale. Oh, Nick. Oh, is he okay? Why don't you come on the podcast and explain it all to us? Get in the bin. Yeah, fact and reality is he's not that great. Yeah, and we're going to bin him. I don't know where he goes, if I'm honest. Let's see if he's linked to any other clubs. Let's have a look. While you lot are smashing the like button up. Let's have a look. Can't see anything on here. Can't see anything on here, but it wouldn't surprise me if he went Chelsea. Chelsea need a goalkeeper that's half decent, and he is half decent, isn't he? It's not great, but he's half decent. Yeah, and that's why we don't want him, because he ain't decent. He's half decent, and half decent don't cut it for Arsenal. Yeah, we need to have the top goalkeepers. Yeah, and if it ain't Edison or Allison, then I'm sorry, he was probably the third best goalkeeper in the league last season. So why not go and get him? Yeah, for me, it's something that we need to get done and dusted. I'll be 2 minutes. I'll be done and dusted, and I'm looking forward to it. And the thing is now, not only that, we can now put this to bed, because the day Ramsdale leaves this football club, close the door on the way out, mate. Take your old man with you, jog on. Yeah, and now we can fully focus on Arsenal Football Club again, instead of this Mickey Mouse charade, this game around the club of he said, she said, oh, get my dad on a podcast, this, that, and the other, blah, blah, blah. It's a load of rubbish. It's an elite level football club, not a Jeremy Kyle show. And it's about time these fans started to realise that, because these fans sit there claiming that they love the club and they love the team and they love this and they love that. But then they stick with bang average footballers or average footballers that mean we don't progress. And then anyone who wants to call that out is then negative. Yeah, well, let me tell you now, every single one of you dopey twats, and you are dopey, every single one of you showed your true colours after that Nick Ramsdale interview. Every single one of you top Gooners showed your true colours. We know where you're sitting now. We know where you're sitting now. But don't worry, you ain't fooling me, mate. You ain't fooling me. And I'll tell you something now. Yeah, you've been fooling a lot of people for a long time. A lot more people woke up to people's thoughts and feelings after that Ramsdale interview, because a lot of these people are liars. They've been sitting winging it for 4 years to get their gig at Football London, to get on Sky Sports. Oh, I made my debut. Which means you made your debut? Yeah, you're not a footballer. No, I made my debut on Sky Sports. Yeah, what, for 2 minutes, and you didn't get paid for it? Well done. You're clever. Oh, but I can put this on my CV. Do you know what? I've never written a CV in my life. Weird. Anyway, we do have a game tomorrow. Hopefully, I'm going to be all right after I get back from the dentist. I'm going to meet up with Northside later, providing I'll be able to speak. If not, we'll be doing sign language. And yeah, and I'm feeling extremely dizzy and lightheaded off all these tablets I'm taking. So I need to eat something on the way to the dentist. But yeah, make sure you are smashing these likes up, people. Make sure you are fully subscribed to the channel, and leave your comments and super chats down below as well. Where do you think Ramsdale ends up? Do you think he ends up staying in the Premier League? Do you think he ends up going abroad? Like, what's kind of team in the Premier League? I'm seeing maybe Chelsea. That's where I'd probably think he'd go. We got a good relationship with Chelsea for some reason. We seem to buy all of their cast offs, so maybe they can buy one of ours. And not only that, they can pay us more than the 30 million or 24 million or whatever it was that we bought him for. So yeah, hopefully he's gone in Jan. Maybe that'll free up some money to go and buy Ivan Toney and a midfielder and obviously a backup goalkeeper. Goalkeepers don't really get injured that often, so we have got Hein on the bench. Maybe interesting to see if Ramsdale actually starts tomorrow, wouldn't it? Maybe we could put Hein in goal. Ramsdale fans are being even more tears. That'd be great. But anyway, it is what it is. Have a wonderful afternoon. I'm off to the dentist to shit me pants. I can't stand dentists, hence why I've not been for 15 years. Hence why these are all battered. Don't drink, don't smoke. That's my advice. But there we go. It is what it is. But yeah, smash the like button up, people. Sub to the channel. Sub to Lee Reacts. If I can manage to get any kind of words out later, I might have a video on Lee Reacts. That channel was doing well, man. And then this has happened. So obviously this is my bread and butter. So it is what it is. But yeah, tomorrow I am doing a watch along. Northside will be doing it with me, as well as Matty and Ola as well. So come tune in for the watch along, and we're out of here. Adios, amigos. Ciao.